performance returning to the beautiful island of Leyte. This dance is inspired by the traditional act of farmers setting traps to catch the long-legged tinikling birds who menace the rice fields. With much skill and ability, the dancer simulates the movement of the birds, avoiding the trap of too rapidly clapping bamboo. Please welcome the national dance of the Philippines, the tinikling or bamboo dance, performed by Princess and Mark with Alex and Brian. for our last vocal performance. The title of the song is Paraíso. Please welcome to the stage Marianne, Amy, Diane, Nicole, and King.
Return to the land called Paraíso, a place where dying river ends. No birds that fly over Paraíso, no space allows them to endure the smoke that clears the air, the grass that's never there. If I could see a single bird, what a joy. I try to write some songs and create a simple song to be heard by the rest of the world. I live in this land called Paraíso, in a house made of cardboard floors and walls. I learned to be free in Paraíso, free to believe anything I see. Matching rags for my clothes, plastic bag for the gold.
And if empty things were all I had, what a joy. I never fight to take someone else's voice and live with fear by the rest of the boys.
Paraíso, help me make a stand. Paraíso, take me by the hand. Paraíso, make the world understand. And if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could expect. Some truth and hope and respect for the rest of the world.
I live in the land called Paraíso, a place where dying river ends. No birds that fly over Paraíso, free to play anything I see. Matching rags for my clothes, plastic bags for the gold. And if empty cans are all I have, what a joy. I never find it takes someone else's coins and live in fear like the rest of the boys.
Paraíso, help me make a stand. Paraíso, take me by the hand. Paraíso, make the world understand. And if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could expect. Some truth and hope and respect from the rest of the world. Paraíso, help me make a stand. Paraíso,
Take me by the hand.
Paraíso, make the world understand. And if I could see a single bird, what a joy this tired and hungry land could
world.
Alright everyone, we are almost at the end of our Filipino cruise show. I hope you all have enjoyed the show so far. On board, our Filipinos make up 30% of the crew. No matter where on board they work hard to make sure you have an excellent cruise. And I hope they've been taking great care of you this cruise. Right? They still make time to come together and put on this show just for you. Let's give them a big round of applause and show them just how much we love them. Please welcome Princess to introduce the rest of the cruise show participants on stage for their final number. Good evening. Hi! Good evening, everyone! Good evening!
Oh, good evening. Welcome to our Filipino cruise show. First and foremost, we would like to say thank you for each of one of you who are here with us tonight. We know that you have a long, tiring day tonight, but you still managed to join us. You still managed to watch our show even though you're so already sleeping upstairs there. It's okay, ma'am. We do highly appreciate your presence, and without you, it's so hard to perform in front of the stage. So thank you so much. You are the most important person. That's why we are here in front of you. And of course, allow me to greet you in our language, which is Tagalog, since we are in the Philippines. We are Filipino, so allow me to greet you in Tagalog. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Ikinalulugod po namin ang bawat isa sa inyo na naririto na aming panauhin upang kami ay pasalamatan at upang kami ay pagbunyian sa aming karangalan ngayong gabing ito. At kami po ay nalulugod sa bawat isa sapagkat kayo po ay nagalak at kayo po ay natuwa sa aming performance ngayong gabing ito. Well, in English, just thank you. Alright, and of course everyone, let me just thank the following person before we proceed for our cast for tonight. Alright, first and foremost, we would like to say thank you, Captain, because thank you for driving the ship so smoothly tonight, because we thought that our show will be canceled. So thank you so much, Captain Bas Van Jumel, for driving the ship so smooth tonight. And of course, with our captain, let us also thank you, our hotel director, Mr. Bert Macallan-Bert. Thank you, Mr. Bert. And of course, for our master of ceremony tonight, without her, Miss Ines, thank you so much for staying with us. We know you're already sleeping, but thank you for being with us tonight. And of course, for our production manager, his lighting, the sound, we would like to say thank you, Miss Megan, because without your lights and sounds, they will not see our beauty and handsomeness on the stage. All right. And of course, for our cruise and travel director, Miss Tia, we know you're sleeping, but thank you so much. All right. For our food and beverage director, Mr. Surab, thank you also for you. Thank you much for everything. And of course, this is our the two most favorite among of them all. You know why? Because later on, after our show, we were so hungry as well. We have not yet eaten. So, to our executive chef, thank you so much, Mr. Javier Ivan, for our food for later. Alright, and of course, if you have the food, we also have the booze. So, of course, our favorite. To our beverage manager, Mr. Chaba, thank you for the good drinks for later. Alright. And of course, now, let us all proceed to our members. And I know you are so excited to meet them and to greet them maybe tomorrow, whenever you go to the Lido or anywhere. feel free to say hi to them and thank them for their good job for tonight. All right, let me call on from the kitchen department. I know some of you, all of you loves to go to Lido. Early breakfast in the morning, preparing your omelette, whatever doneness would you like to have, whatever mixed ingredients would you like to put on it. Let me call it from the omelette department, Miss Lou. And of course, if we have the omelette department, we also have this pasta. I know some of you like Italian pasta, al dente or whatever kinds of pasta would you like to have. So let me call on our singer as well for tonight, Miss Amy. And of course, for the waffle. So you have your omelette, you have your pasta. Let's go for the one who's making your waffle every morning upstairs in the Lido in the breakfast. Let me call on Miss Pauline. So let's proceed now for our Asian cuisine. So for Asian cuisine, anything in there, Thailand, Japanese, Chinese, Philippines, or anything, whatever you want, it's there, Asian. Let me call on Miss Marianne. All right, and of course, this is also our from the main dining room. So these ladies are from the Lido. Let us proceed let us proceed to the dining room. Dining room, which is he is the one preparing thousands and thousands of main courses and everything every single night. From the main dining room, your kitchen assistant, Mother Nicole. Alright, so after our kitchen, let us proceed to the other department. So this time, this department, they make sure that your safety is the #1 priority. So bear with them if you're in the gangway saying them, okay, please take out your bags, cell phone, wallets. Bear with them because we want to make sure that we are all safe on board, that nobody can harm us. From the security department, let me call on our dancers and also singers for tonight. Let me call on Miss Ellen and Miss Diane. Well, let's proceed now to the favorite of all of you. Let's proceed for the beverage department. All right. I know some of you, the beverage department is your favorite, so let me call on, you will see this man from the Ocean Bar. So during your happy hour, you'll see this man saying to you, would you like to make it double, double, on the rack, straight up, straight up. So let me call on Mr. Brian. And of course, after Ocean Bar, let's proceed to the crow's nest. So this is your bartender making sure that you have the nice concoction of your cocktails. Everything is putting with so much love and good concoction. Is Mr. Mark around? No. Oh, he already go back to crow's nest, madam. So just in case you will see him tomorrow, just feel free to say hi to him. Yes, and that is our bamboo king also earlier. And of course, after the beverage department, let us proceed to the dining room waiter. So the dining room waiter, you will most probably you see him in the open seating, making sure that your order is correct whenever you ordered, as always, and there's no mistakes, of course. Let me call on Mr. Alex. And of course, from the beverage, from the security, from your waiter, from the kitchen, this one is very important because he's making sure that thousands of our plates, thousands of our glasses and cutleries are all clean. Making sure that everything is clean because Number one right now, we need to avoid coronavirus. So of course, he need to make sure that everything is clean and sexy. Let me call it, if there's a princess, there's also a king! And of course, for tonight, if you have Men in Black, internationally, we also have Men in Black in Rotterdam. So these are the people who's behind this lighting, this mic, actually, this sounds and everything. Let me call in one of our dancers for tonight, Mr. Jade. And of course, this is the person who's behind our Filipino cruise show tonight. We have our cruise show director, making sure that he ordered our booze and our food for tonight. Just kidding. And of course, making sure that we have all the waters whenever we do our practices. And of course, to build this good cruise show for this evening. Because as you will know, in the other ships, we are not doing any more cruise shows. But here in Rotterdam, we are so grateful that we can manage to at least showcase to you our cruise show for this evening. Let me call in our cruise show director, Mr. Chris! And of course, yours truly, everyone. My name is Princess with a single S. I am your wine steamer from the dining room. You will see me anywhere in the whole ship. And we would just like to say thank you so much for being here once again. We do highly appreciate your presence in here. And please, let us come and join us for our last performance for this evening. Thank you.
Pag-ibig na sa kanyang pala, nagalay ng ganda at ilaw, at sindi at pinaganda ay namanila. Bayan ko, pinilihan ka, nasagdan sa dusa. Bayan pa kayang sakdal nila ang di mga alpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, ugat ng luha darita, ating natigay, makita kang sakdalaya.
Or My Country. This is the song that millions of us sang as we face warrior stacks, guns, and forces of dictatorship. We were only armed with smile, faith, and prayers. And without firing a single bullet, without wasting one precious life, we were able to bring back our democracy. And this happened last February 1986. The Philippines have learned 3 important lessons in life. First is faith in Almighty God that can cast out all kinds of doubt. Second is unity, that you can go through all adversities. And the third, which is the best weapon against hatred and animosity, is love. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we know that we are not your professionals, dancers and singers, but we do our utmost best to make your cruise more memorable and more enjoyable. Let's just take 45 minutes from the Philippines. For the 16 days Panama Cruises, we hope that you like our performance for this evening. And once again, thank you so much everyone for being here with us tonight. Thank you, we love you. Thank you so much.
na pulutin mo ang pamilya. Bayang bakit saktan kita ang di ka nasang kamay pa. Pilipinas kong inuulan, ugat ng lumagalita. Ating makita, makita kang saktan
Okay, everyone, well, for the last one, we would like to let you stand up and let us come and join us for our last and final dancing for tonight. So we would like you to come and stand and music, please. It's very simple, everyone. All right, clap your hands up.